Good morning, all my beautiful people out there in YouTube. Daniel with Papa's Pew Pews here, coming to you live from Waynesville, Georgia. Beautiful morning this morning, about 6:30 a.m. here on the East Coast. Beautiful day. Glad to be woke up. Glad to be on this side of the dirt. Y'all come on in, grab your favorite beverage, grab your chair, set a spell, let me holler at you. How's everybody doing this morning? There's Paul Wick right there, brother. What's up? Haha, got out of going to town again today. Getting set at the house. Brantley, what is up, bro? What is going on this morning, fellas? I hope everybody's doing great. We woke up, guys. That's a reason to celebrate. Let's get happy with it. Double tap them screens. Jump up in the comments. Let's go. Thank God, right? Simba. Good to see all y'all. We are just getting started. I sat around for a little while before I went live, waiting for everybody to get out the house. About to go crazy watching these fucking weirdos on live. Hell yeah, there's some weird ones out there today, bro. I got stuck on that zombie clown shit again. That dude's a freak, man. That dude is a freak. I don't like to pick on folks. Everybody's got their own taste, but man, he's a weirdo for real. Feeling good, bro. Feeling good. Stayed home today. Watch the pedos get beat up. Hell yeah. Ain't no brains in here. Somebody got some brains. Somebody got some brains. I know somebody who knows somebody who's got some brains. Type shit. I was chilling in Wix Live yesterday. Yep. I miss Wix Live completely. Peekaboo. Type shit. Welcome in, everybody. And I'm going to move the camera a little bit here and there during the live just to see if it helps the algorithm boost back up. We got, but yeah, my wife said she could facilitate the visit today, so I didn't have to go to town. So I stayed my ass home in the woods. It worked for sure. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of it that I'm gonna go over this morning as we talk. Uh, like like your internal settings, having this set up to where it says nothing's for sale, where you set up your own rules. That way, YouTube agrees to them. YouTube has to enforce them. Um, Keeping the camera moving, keeping. You can't have dead space. In other words, either read the comments or keep talking. Just movement. Period. I was trying to teach him about the shotgun shells. What were you trying to teach him about shotgun shells, bro? what y'all was talking about some shotgun shells. I might want to get in that conversation. I got a few shotgun shells, not many. Hey, what's up, Lehman? What is your opinion on the FRT Force Reset Trigger? If you want one, get one. If you like them, get them. I could do the same thing with a rubber band or a little zip tie. But hey, I've seen them on a few firearms, and they look like they're a lot of fun. I'm also not allowed to say crazy shit on here no more. Why can't you say crazy shit on here no more? Oh, some of the nasty shells? Yeah, them nasty shells. Got a few of them. I got to get some more, though. I need to go to another gun show so I can pick up some more, Brantley. That's where I find all the fun shells at. We got the copper top patch in place. I'm going to put the Ammo Alchemist patch and any other patches I get on my safe door. Morning, Bruce. How are you doing, bro? YouTube blocks it. Even with the blue wrench? That's crazy. YouTube be tripping, man. I'm telling you. You talking about cheaper than dirt? Is that it? No. Which one are you talking about? Cheaper than what? Getting ready for bed. Oh, damn, Bruce, you've been up all night? Oh, that's right. You're out West Coast. I keep forgetting you're out there. Yeah, cheaper than dirt. Yeah. How long does it take generally when you place an order before you get it delivered, Brantley? Had a little nappy earlier, so up late. Yeah, I get that, Bruce. I did my little nappy about 6:30 p.m. last night. I woke up about 1:45 this morning. I jumped in Chanson's live for a little bit. Then I got stuck on some YouTube shorts. Then I had to get all the kids ready, the wife ready, and convince them why I needed to stay home. I have found a way to be left alone when I want to stay home. 2 weeks or so. Okay, gotcha. They usually take less than 8 days for me. See, it takes forever for me to get shit brought to the house. But yeah, I have found a way to get left home. All I got to do is say, I was thinking about checking out a couple of shops today and going to academy while you're at work. Works every time. Wife's like, no, I can handle the visitation. You sit here at the house. I'll see you when I get back. It works. What's up, Burr? I am alive. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, but I'm not greedy. I got my views early yesterday, and I figured I'd just stay off the lives the rest of the day and let everybody have their time. You know what I'm saying? When I get the views, I got a goal of 1,500 views a day. Once I get them, bro, I'm pretty much good, and I try to let other people get their time. I ain't like some of these folks that run a freaking 3-hour live, get 30,000 views, and then fire right back up immediately. And I go ahead and tell y'all, once it gets about 6 p.m., my head on a pillow. When the wife home, the kids home, everybody's ate. Oh yeah, it's bedtime. I bid $225 on that Smith you have right there. There you go. Let's see if you get it. It's a good price. But yeah, I'm gonna check out some of the ammo on some of the sites today because I've got some ammo I'm looking for. 2.0 EZ. Hey, that one Simba found, that's fire. It's the new 2.0 with the comp. Nope, we're not buying or selling on YouTube. We were only talking about the bids on the websites. I'm not even mentioning the website. They got them up on 2.5. Yep. Just don't mention the sites and don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think they even let you put websites on here anymore. I ain't got over 1K in a while, but yesterday I got almost 7 after I made the changes. More than 200 or 300 I was getting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's a few small changes, and it's not a guarantee it's going to work every time, but it does help boost up the algorithm. Make your description longer. That's another big thing in your description of on your live when it asks for a description. Mention all key names like any gun you can think of, EDCs, bushcraft, all the keywords that people would type into a search engine because that'll direct them to your live. So if you talk about 1911s, ARs versus AKs, versus polymer versus metal frames, all the keywords that someone would type in, long barrel, short barrel, SBRs, uh, whatever somebody would be typing into a search engine. If that's in your description, it'll link them up to your live and they can come pop in. ASMR, just whatever it may be, add that into your description. But I knew this early in the morning there would be a whole lot of people trolling. Most people getting ready for work, getting ready to go to bed, or whatever it might be. I'll try that next. Yes, sir. It helps because what it is, they've changed the whole algorithm. They even in the description it talks about it. It talks about how hashtags were so 2023. In other words, they don't work anymore. How what worked back then is not working now, and you just got to be willing to adapt and overcome. And then sometimes you just got to realize we've had several creators tell us this. It's waves. Sometimes you're on the top of that wave and you're getting a good algorithm. Sometimes you're on the bottom of that wave and you're getting a bad algorithm. And you just got to ride it till your turn comes back around. And that's what we got to do. Just keep pushing through. I don't know exactly what it means, Bruce. It's where they make all the sound effects and the noises and stuff. People like that shit. Like me, I have a problem listening to people chewing food. That's like somebody taking their fingers across a chalkboard for me. So I don't like that ASMR shit, but a lot of people do. They down for that. Getting ready for hunting, yes sir. Not that, yes, that damn whisper when they talk. Man, fuck all that. Y'all double tap them screens. Let's go. But yeah, I'll do my regular live around 11 a.m. this morning. But I just wanted to jump on for a little bit, tell everybody I was alive and made it through the night, and I woke up. I don't know if that's bad news or good news. It's good news for me. One more day, I could be a pain in the wife's ass type shit. That is the worst shit. Yeah, I know, Bruce. But it still helps when you're doing a live to type that in. You know what I'm saying? Even if you every now and then just sit here and make a little noise or something. And that's my lighter, YouTube. See? Cigarette lighter. Makes my skin speak up, champ, and chew your damn food, right? Chew with your damn mouth shut. Don't be smacking. I just dropped off a carload of hot little Indians. Not the Indian. Did they smell like masala? What is up, Lehman? Happy Friday to you too. Hell yeah. It's Friday. You ain't got a job. You ain't got shit to do. We're going to watch a live today. Type shit. Oh, hell, guys. We getting it set up, though. Little by little by little, we get the day going. No dots. Dots, they don't always wear dots. Happy Friday. That means the weekend is upon us. Yeah, I know who it was. Streetlight. Because you have your name and your handle set differently. If you go to your studio, you can swap them to where they both say the same thing. On some lives, it'll show you your handle, but if your name and handle set different on other lives, it'll filter you and put your actual name. Black coffee, Marlboro Red, trying to get ready for the day at work. Yee, yes sir. Bring a couple other guys I want to play with, maybe compete. A 6.5 Pre Ruger American Hunter that weighs too much realistically to hunt with, but wondering if I could do 1,000 yards. Easy with a 6.5. 6.5 would reach out there. Yeah, but then again, that's on your capabilities. You know, I mean, there's folks out there that take a 30-30 and do that. But they train. Me? I ain't even trying no 1,000 yards. But Bruce, I know you can. The breakfast burrito is fixing to be fire. Fell asleep. Look, they were trying to catch flies. Wish I could have got the pick right at a 6 minute. Ooh. That isn't really the best platform for a 600-yard competition, but it can hold. Once again, Bruce, your skills, bro, and I seen your patterns the other day, so you apparently know what you're doing. So I got no doubt in you on that one. All faith in you, Bruce. I've seen your patterns, bro. What you was calling crappy, I was like, holy shit. You do 20,000 yards with a slingshot. I just want a nice 308 bolt action. Nothing fancy but work. Get that Savage, Bear. It's just a basic, affordable bolt action. It's not just the caliber; it's how you accurate the barrel. Yeah, barrels are a major factor. I know my brother-in-law is turning the hell out of some damn carbon fiber barrels right now. He's producing them jokers like as fast as he can. It's just him and one other guy in the shop, and they're turning them out. Get that 308 bolt, yes sir. If you're just gonna hunt with it, I mean, if you're not doing it, yeah, 308 bolt action for hunting, that's all you need. Yeah, the Ruger All American. That's another one. I couldn't think of the name. I knew it was Ruger. I just couldn't think. That's why I didn't mention it. All American. Same thing. It actually the All American bolt is better than the Savage. Damn, I wish I could show you. I'll do a short on my Savage and tell you what my complaint with it is on the short. I can do it on the short. Um, but when you pull that bolt up and you get to the first position, the axis it locks in that position, and you got to put more pressure to lift it the rest of the way up, and then pull the bolt out. Um, if you were doing a quick follow up shot and it's not in your head to put that extra pressure, you're going to miss that follow up. That's what I don't like about the Savage. Research carbon fiber barrel for Black Betty. Anyone have 1,000 I could hold? Mmm. Yep. Custom barrels are not cheap. Got a lot of options for inexpensive 308 bolt guns. Yep. I'm trying to talk to brother-in-law, even though he don't mess with. I'm still trying to talk him into making me a custom carbon fiber barrel for the 1911. Two, three wild setup is super light. The Mossberg Patriot. I don't know if I've seen the Mossberg Patriot, Bruce. But I mean, I like Mossberg products, so I did not like the 9mm they turned out though. I gotta say, I did not like the 9mm Mossberg put out. I like the 308, comfortable 30-aught suit. Yes, the bolt bites ass on the. Yes. A little. They have a little washer. Yeah, you told me about that. I've got to look that up. I forgot that you had told me about that. If that'll help with that, that'd be great because that's the only complaint I have. And once again, it's hypothetical. But if you take your shot and you need to do a fast follow up, you've got the adrenaline going and everything else, and you go to lift that bolt and it hangs, and you're not thinking, and you're trying to pull back, and you're not all the way up, you're going to miss your follow up shot. And that was the point I was making on it though. But as long as go back to muscle memory, and that's the issue, keep it in mind when you take that shot, you'd be all right. Kid's gun and use that action for my wife's PRS. Huh. That's like the guy that come on that day and said take the ink pen spring and replace the axis spring with it. I took it apart. I see what he's talking about, and it looks like it would work. A book or a podcast recommend to everybody. You ain't catching me with that one, YouTube. Yeah, they're not going to give us an algorithm on this one, guys. But it's early. Fucker here. Early this morning calling my phone. Early this morning calling my phone. Hard to find any. Yeah. Left-handed people are kind of done unfairly in the firearms industry. There's not a whole lot of options for lefties. I'm cooking, but I'm here, y'all. I can't respond. Now, this wasn't a vehicle warranty. This is about something else, but he's calling way too early in the morning. It was Marcel's dad calling about a visitation for tomorrow. I don't know what we do in the day, much less tomorrow. Placed my order for 2 carbon fiber barrels. In 6 months, they told me they didn't know what to be done, so I canceled the order and got my money back. Yes, sir. Sorry, guys. Was trying to figure out how to respond to a text, but I'm not even going to touch that right now because it might mess up the live. Out of the blue this week, one of the 2 barrels showed up. But they free. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Left-handed holsters are hard to find for some pistols when you want certain features. Hell, some of your right-handed holsters are hard to find. I won't keep them all. Tell him to send the label and ship them back because I don't want to take advantage of them like that. But then again, it's kind of on them, bro. It's kind of on them. I mean, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Just laughing that they sent $1,200 in carbon barrels for the free. That's what I'm saying, for the free. Somebody probably gonna lose their job over that one. That was probably a oops, we thought he paid for it type shit. Welcome into the chat, everybody. Double tap them screens. We got the old Maverick 88 sitting there, a couple pink Cricket 22s hiding in the back. We got the Walther P22Q, 1100 rounds. Still haven't lubed it, still haven't cleaned it. We're going to see how far we can go. We got the 1911 45 ACP, the Shield Plus 9 milli. Oops, did I do that? Oh, I was going to tell you to contact my brother-in-law, bro, about the barrels. But I don't know if YouTube will let me say it. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I'll put it in my next live. I'll put Mayhem Firearms in my description. type shit. Because that's what he's doing. I can tell you what he's doing with a 308 carbon fiber barrel right now is impressive as hell. The distance they're taking them 308s out to with no problem. Because that's all he's doing now, Bruce. He's working on nothing but custom long range rifles. Just can't. I got you, Simba. Okay, gotcha. That was my only thing. I didn't know how I could say that without them flagging me. You know, because they go back weeks and send their little bots all through your live, so you could go 2 or 3 weeks and think you got by with something, and they say, "Oop, no, we're flagging this." Danger close guns out of Winder, Georgia will custom make you a holster, left or right. I made him make. See, all the ones that custom make holsters, when I had that 357 poly, would tell me that they couldn't do it for me. But, what's up, Raj? How are you doing, Rack? Yeah, the 1911 is. I'm going to pull the Gold Cup out this weekend, clean it up, shoot it a couple times, and throw it up on the live, I think. The old Bluey. We're going to break the old Bluey out for y'all to see it. Well, I'll be up that way in a week or two there, Brantley. I'm headed up through Winder, and then I'm headed up to North Georgia to the mountains. Well, I'm sorry, about 4 weeks from now. Yeah, he does other calibers, Bruce. I just mentioned that because of what he's doing with the 308s. No, he does everything. If it's a long range rifle, he does them. And he's damn good, man. He's been doing it for, let's see, I've been married to Jennifer for 29 years. So yeah, about 35 years now, roughly. And he's good. What do you mean, what are the barrels for? They for shooting shit type shit. Call Chris at close. Tell him I sent you. Good dude. Okay, gotcha. Old Winder, Georgia. Yeah, I've been married 29 years. My brother-in-law has been building rifles and suppressors for 35 years. Just me. But appreciate the comment, just me. Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, I can't believe I found somebody put up with me for 29 years, but she's still hanging in there. I'll take a pic when I wake up. I got you, Brantley. Oh yeah, you worked all night, bro. You need to get you some rest, man. Got the extra mag sitting there for the Smith&Wesson Shield Plus. We got the critical defense and the 1911 45. Then we got that P22 we still working with, still not had a problem, still not cleaned it, still not lubed it. 1,100 rounds in. We're going to put another 200 rounds in tomorrow. Then we may clean it, or we may see if we can take it just a little bit farther. Yeah, 29 years, bro. Yeah, Bruce, it'll be Woodbine, Georgia. If you Google Mayhem, I think it's Mayhem Firearms, and it's Woodbine, Georgia. The name will pop up Clyde Wilson. That's how you'll know who it is. And just tell him you're Daniel, that you're a friend of Daniel, his brother-in-law, and he'll talk with you on that. Right now, Bear, that's 10 rounds, but I just ordered the plus 5, which will give me a 15-round capacity. The only thing you lose when you do that is the slide lock, and I really don't care if I lose the slide lock function. I would like the 15-round capacity in a 22. and then I'm putting the tandem cross trigger in it, the tandem cross fire starter firing pin, and their Eagle Claw extractor, and we're getting the tandem cross comp to go on the end. And that's how we're going to start it off with that. And the tandem cross comp is gold, so I figured that that gold comp mixed with that nickel plated slide will look fire. And then the +5 is like an orange color extension, so I figured it looked a little different. Because a lot of people got Walthers, but I've not seen very many people that has done mods to their Walthers. So let's try it and see how she does. The breakfast burrito gonna be fire. Or hear me out, you could just mail one to me and forget about it, right? Just got some PV-31, yes sir. Did you kidnap a Mexican Simba? Love you, Candy, but not quite like that yet. You just mail me some of the... Nah, I ain't gonna say that either, because YouTube will think we're trying to do some trading. Nah, we can't do all that kind of stuff. Y'all know what I'm saying. YouTube want to be overlords and stuff. We can't even tell a joke no more. Like, damn, we were just playing. Just me, I can't personally. Somebody on here probably can. What you trying to fit? 5.56. Guys, y'all see if y'all can answer his question for him. He looking for a can for a 5.56. They can mail one or both to me. And I move on with a clean conscience. There you go. Bruce just got you right there, bro, about the can. Which Clyde's still doing them, but he's starting to phase them out. And that's why he done the paperwork for me. And maybe by the first of the year, the paperwork will come back and I can start doing that side of the business, and that'll give me something to do, and I'm not always sitting at home. He will probably give you a hat. What's your experience with it? Any good? The one that showed up is gorgeous, but they also got the order wrong. Oh, damn. Well, damn. It should be like a pizza. You get the order wrong, it's free. And then they send you another one. Type shit. If y'all wondering what I'm doing, the ones that just joining in, to keep the algorithm flowing, they suggest that you do movement. So every now and then we're just panning the camera. Mossberg Maverick 88 sitting over there in the corner. Just in case you don't know, Walther P22Q, 1911 45 ACP, Smith&Wesson Shield Plus 9mm. Hate to ask, how many cheeseburgers does that Walther go for? Actually, very affordable, bro. That's why I got it. I walked out the store with holster and all, and a box of ammo for $2.30 cheeseburgers, and that was at Academy. They got them on sale right now. But now for the upgrades, you're spending another $2.30. So, Yep, Academy had that one on sale. That's why it just caught my attention that day. I went in there to get a box of 45s. That's what I went in for. And I've got the original P22. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, yep, I'm getting it. What'd you put in your taco socks, Emma? Damn, Bruce said I got 4 of them. Bruce, if y'all haven't checked Bruce out, man, Bruce has got a nice damn collection. I would definitely check them out. Thanks, man. Yeah, like I said, just me. If I ever can't answer a question, I can almost guarantee somebody in the chat can. And sometimes I can't answer because I'm trying to figure out how to word it without getting flagged by YouTube, being that I'm hosting the live, because they've got so many funky rules that they change. Sometimes it's hard for me to answer a question, so we let the chat do it. That way I can blame it on the chat. Yeah, like I said, you get that, then you order the Tandem Cross +5, and they also got they got a +3 and a +5. Only thing, like I said, when you add that, you're losing your slide lock function. But I don't care about the slide lock function. I don't care if my slide locks back. Good morning, Xavier. Yeah, Bruce got that fire for real. Bruce got that show enough. And he's got the skills to go with it. Y'all go look at his shooting videos, his range videos. Bruce said he can put it on it. He can put it on it. Rest our aluminum 782 heavy. Bruce, I'm just a normal dude. Also, Bruce, I have for the T-bird for the Kansas. The first baffle. Yes, sir. My little pink Cricket 22 sitting back there saying, peekaboo. I think the wife has made it to town. And if I think she's made it to town, I can put this joker on do not disturb until at least 3 p.m. Collection, maybe a quarter of that. Oh yeah, Bruce, you got a nice collection, bro. And I done heard you talking about your stuff in safes and running out of room type shit, which I've got that same issue right now. But lying to yourself. I do that every time I say I don't have a gun problem. Nope, I've not messed with none of the flashbangs. I'd like to have a few of them. We got a guy, Green Hood Smoke, making smoke stuff, but I ain't messing with no flashbangs. I wouldn't mind having a few. I'd be flashbanging my damn self for the hell of it. Y'all like my little tank? Bought it in a truck stop. Not touching anything, YouTube. Just letting people see a little bit. That's all. Behave yourselves. Candy, I got green pepper. Ooh. I'm running out of walls to mount them on. See, I can't, with the kids, I can't mount mine on walls. So now I just gotta put everything in safes. And whatever happened to the glass, the wood gun cabinets with the pretty glass and all that we used to see? You can't hardly see anybody with them anymore. Candy, you and Simba making me hungry, bro. I found a company that's called IWA International. They still... Huh. Oh, shit. Called IWA International. Let me write that down real quick. I'll check them out when I get off the live. What's up, No Professional? How are you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate everybody who's commenting. Appreciate everybody who's liked the live stream, man. I appreciate the hell out of all y'all. Mountain running out of walls, not the safe on. I drill mine into the floor, bro. I go into the frame. Old cabinets were cool. Man, with people today, yeah, I know it's safer with safes. It's just they were pretty. That's like you used to see gun racks in the back windows of trucks. You don't see that no more. Um, but once again, with people in the way they do, I mean, I see why. I'm not saying that I don't understand why. I'm just saying them gun when you walk in and see them big old beautiful gun cabinets and all them beautiful wooden furniture firearms sitting there. Man, that was sexy. And then if you had enough money, you get the gun cabinet that had the little lights in it. I know them Browning levers and them Browning A5 3-inch Magnum Belgium shotguns look beautiful in my dad's house when they'd sit there under them display lights of them cabinets. And then, and give up my age here, and then right beside it sat the big old Fisher entertainment system with the speakers and the Bose Acoustimass system. Man, that was the days. Oh, it's quad nods? Yeah. 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 Reaper got some fire too, bro. 15 folks in here. Hell yeah, let's go, guys. Double tap on them screens. Like the live stream. Drop some comments. That's all I'm asking, bro. We ain't out here begging for money. We ain't out here nothing. Just join the chat, man. Have a good time. Sit back, chat. There's no stupid question as long as it's a legit question. And I promise you, somebody in here has the knowledge to answer your question. I remember down south and seeing an old pickup truck with a gun rack with a shotty on the top of it and an axe handle. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Quite common. It used to be quite common. Those knives are like 40K. Yeah, I know. My dad had one with all the lights. He had the Kenwood system and the 4-foot. That's what I'm talking about. And then behind it, you had that Bose Acoustimass. It just had the little box that fit behind your cabinet. And then you put your little Acoustimass, your little tweeters around the house. And that shit was fire. You keep a full-size axe in the truck. I keep a Husqvarna in the truck. And it actually come in handy on a trip back from Atlanta, right in Macon, Georgia. A tornado had went through, and there was a tree blocking 95. I got out. I cut the tree out of the way. We took the 4-wheel drive, pulled the logs out of the way, and everybody went about their way. You're going to put an axe, not the gun. There you go. There you go. Candy said he gonna dominer somebody's ass. Just dominer them. Okay, I'm gonna get the algorithm I'm gonna get now. I'm done moving that damn camera. My arm getting sore. Sorry, I was putting the chickens out. Yes, sir. Get them chickens out for the day. Let them do what they do. Do their chicken thing. Oh, when he played music, the neighbors too. Yeah. No kidding. But them were the good days, bro. Go out, run out, jump on the Ford 8N tractor, box blade the property. Or pound pickle can sell a lot of Woo. Best pick for the 380 platform, Smith&Wesson. For me, anyway. But now I carry the little Taurus TCPs. I got one for each pocket, Oscar. I have one that's pink and one that's black. I got the Taurus TCPs. I love them. Just got me a 9 milli. Hell yeah. Can't go wrong with a good 9 milli. We showing our ages, right, Bear? But as far as 9 millimeters, just me, I can't get off that Shield Plus. I've carried it over 3 years now. Once again, over 6,000 rounds. So you could see with the wear patterns, man. I mean, You can see from going in and out of the holster and shooting it, it's got, but the spring's still as strong as the first day I got it. There's no ammo, it won't fire. Um, it just fits my hand perfect. I mean, that's just, I've tried others and I keep going back to that. I bought the Canik Mete, it couldn't match up. Um, so that's just, to me, that's what I carry. I'm a Smith&Wesson person. You'll have more shots to hit your shots. Well, I've got the 15 round for that, and then I've got the 13 plus one, and then I have the two 10 rounders with that 9. So I'm good. Nine millies are tiny hands. Yes, Shield Plus is also my E.D.C. Never felt right, right. And I put that one through hell, bro. And I'm doing that little Walther P22 up there the same way. We're 1,100 rounds with that P22 right now. Haven't cleaned it, haven't lubed it, and I'm gonna push it as far as it goes before I have to. It's like playing a whole different level. Love my 9mm. Yes, I use the hand moisturizer. Raging bullets and beyond. What's up? Damn it, Bear. Not the hand moisturizer. The skin's so soft. Stop it. Type shit. ah. But don't get it twisted. I'll grab that motherfucking 45 too now. I just like the 9mm shield. Smooth but deadly type shit. You got soft hand, boy. Yeah, but they still know how to pull this trigger fuss with it. Glock 19 full size every day. Yes, sir. I want that Glock 17L. The Glock 17L. Bottom for you nerves. Oh, I love my little pocket 380s though, man. Keep the grip. Currently carrying a Taurus G3. Yes, sir. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a Taurus, man. Like I said, I'm thinking about going to get me another little Taurus G3 or G2. I don't want the G4. I either want the 2 or the 3. I tell you what, I like that. What was it? PT 509 or PT 109, whatever it was, the little single stack Taurus 9mm. Talk about your cousin. Oh shit. I love the 3. You see, a friend of mine's wife, she's carrying the 3, and then he's got the 2. I'm tired as hell, but I'll tell you what happened today. Holy crap. No, you didn't, Don J. What's up? Oh, welcome in, Don J, by the way. It's me, 45 cal with some interceptor bullets, the size of a 45 with the speed of a 9mm. Yes, sir. Well, I like shooting them critical defense rounds out of mine, but see, mine's set up to where I can, they tell you run 230 ball grain ammo in a 1911. That is what it was designed for. However, mine's been redesigned, so I have no problem shooting the rip rounds. I have no problem shooting the hollows. I can pretty much run anything. Yeah, the G3 has the better trigger. I will not take that away from them. They do have a lot better trigger. Well, see, I had the G4 before I had the G4 and the Hellcat before I found this Shield Plus, and I set both of them down for this Shield Plus. My SIG 365 XL. You see, my wife got a Mossberg MC. See that is that the is that is that the 9mm Mossberg? God damn. I'm back. People won't stop, bro. Hold on. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. If I lose y'all, I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Work at the register. Police came in and they pulled me outside. One of my guns were stolen. The guy at the gun shop put my serial number and model and everything. BCA. Oh, wow. The macro started. Everyone just copies that. Yeah, that Mossberg, I didn't even know it existed until like a week ago. Yeah, Mossberg put out that 9. I just didn't care for the way it felt in my hand. That was the only thing, that was the only complaint I had about that. So you hired an attorney? Oh, wow. Go back and reread what you said there. That's crazy. It worked. At the register, the police came in. They pulled me outside. One of my guns were stolen. The guy at the gun shop put my serial as my model and everything BCA. They are registered to me. Well, then they're going to have to, yeah, they're going to have to fix that, bro. That's on them. What's up, Fishy? Appreciate it, Desire. Appreciate all y'all, man, that are commenting, that are double tapping the screen, that are, jumping into chat, man. Thank all of y'all for that. But yeah, Don, I had an issue one time at a pawn shop. I bought one, and I guess 2 weeks later it popped up through their system as a stolen firearm, and they had to make that right. You're a fucking vampire, right? Bruce said perfection never sleeps. That's how he's so perfect. He don't sleep. 19 folks. Hell yeah, guys, let's go. Let's get it in here. Let's get it going. We'll give you a tour once again. I ain't got much out today. I got the Smith&Wesson Shield Plus 9mm, a couple extra mags for it. We got the 1911 45 for the 45 folks. We got that Walther P22. We still breaking in. Once again, 1,100 rounds, guys. Still haven't cleaned it. Still haven't lubed it. We're going to push it a little bit farther. We got the old Maverick 88. Couple pink Cricket 22s. Over here, we got a 12 gauge on an AR platform. You can see the Savage Axis back there a little bit. Not much. YouTube, we still not touching anything. The macro trigger is fire. Hellcat. Yeah, see, I didn't like the Hellcat at all. I didn't like the way the grips felt. I didn't like the way they felt against my body. I didn't like the Hellcat. Nothing about the Hellcat that I liked. But I loved my SIG 228. A lot of people don't know Bruce won a free hot dog He hit the plate 17 times with 15 rounds. Damn! Type shit. Mm-mm. 20 folks in here. Hell yeah, we rolling, guys. Let's go. Appreciate all y'all taking time out of your day to come in and chat. Let's get one more like and get it to 20 likes, if y'all don't mind. Double tap them screens. We need one more like to hit 20. I know we got it in us. Oscar, I've got mixed emotions on the P320 thing, man. One, they're a business. I get the decisions that are made because of, from a business standpoint, same as Glock. Um, but I also know how easy it is with the internet nowadays to twist stories and blame the firearm. Everybody wants to blame the firearm, but every video I seen, I blame the person. I'm just ready to build my gun collection back up. Yes, sir. I agree. Hellcat, people fucking wild. Hellcat of your people fucking wild, laughing my ass off. What you mean, Juno? What you mean, Juno? Hey, man, what you mean? Candy, I see waving more. Why? What Hellcats in y'all car? We still for a 40-minute freeway run. Damn, Paul. Say what you really think. Racist bastard. Car companies don't get sued. Yeah, right. Right. 100% fishy. And all this shit started with McDonald's and a hot cup of coffee. Both sides, no issues at all. Shot smooth. Hey, I had a lady one time come in on camera. You see her get a bottle of water out the cooler, pour the water on the floor, then lay down beside the water and start hollering that she slipped and fell in a puddle. We just hit save on the camera footage and we waited for an attorney that never called. I have a P320X. Smooth, yes sir. I got my 19D. I blamed the 47 beers. I was just minding my business. Oh, be like that Adam Sandler movie. I had a couple, but the dog had a lot. Type shit. Damn, I have an M17, most accurate 9mm I've ever fired. Perfectly in my hand. See, that's what it's all about, Oscar. That's 100%. You know, everybody talks about get this, get that, get this, get that. Not every gun fits every person. Get what's comfortable in your hand that you're going to train with and practice with and be responsible with, and that's what's important. I don't care what brand you get. I don't care what type you get. If you don't train with it, you're going to be shit with it. Out here, Lexus, they love riding them Lexus. Hand her a mop, they get to cleaning. Right? Like, bitch, you spilled water on my floor? And then you gonna lay down and try to take a nap? No sleeping on the job. Get back up. We used to have a sign, workman's comp insurance too expensive. Shovels are cheap. If you're only comfortable with a 107 E.D.C, right? Alright, my friend, I gotta run. About to get some breakfast and a monster. Hell yeah, Raging. I appreciate you stopping in. I'm gonna stay on a little bit, and then I'm gonna hop off, take a break, and I'll come back later. I E.D.C the TX22. Shit feels so nice. Well, that's what I'm saying, fishy, about this damn Walther. It started off more of a joke, you know, and I was gonna break it in, but I've got to where that's what's on me. But then again, I'm at the house. If I need something else, you see, I just pick up something else. But that little Walther, it fits me. It's comfortable. I can put it on my body and not realize it's there. Um, if I'm just running down to a store, I mean, plus I know what to do with it. I know where to put it, type shit. I have no problem comfortably E.D.C in a 22. Yeah, 6 hour and Smith&Wesson. I like them both. I joke around for a little while. We joked around with the 6 hour because I mean it's something in the news. It was funny, you know, not really funny, but you know what I mean. To rag on them, just like we rag on Glock. But um, 6 hour puts out a hell of a product, and you can't take that away from them. Smith&Wesson puts out a hell of a product. You can't take that away from them. And my little Shield Plus, that's my go to. And if that 1911 wasn't so damn bulky, I'd carry it every day. Well, I do carry it, but it's a bag gun. Um, I keep it in the bag. But as far as carrying it though, after about 6 hours and it starts pulling on your belt, and you got to keep pulling your pants back up and keep tightening your belt and making new holes in your belt. Yeah, it gets kind of heavy after a while. Like you're sick, sweet, not sour. But that 228 was a brick, bro. Smith&Wesson puts out a heck of a warranty. That they do, Brantley. That they do. Hold on. You ever made a triple decker PB and J? Paula? Hell nah. Triple decker PB and J. What you trying to get? Sugar diabetes and plaque in your damn arteries? I carry my shit pulls my pants down regardless of belt or holster. Right. Right. I belly band carry at the chest level, 2 o'clock. It's nice when it's cold outside. The band keeps my wow. Huh. Because I almost got the belly band for that um Walther because I couldn't find a holster at first because I didn't want to leave the store without some kind of holster. And they had a belly band, and then I found the other holster and grabbed it instead. But that's how I carry outside the waistband is 2 o'clock because the way my arms, my natural stance, it's just natural to come straight up from where my hands already are and present the firearm. So I carry it to 2 o'clock position to start with. Yeah, the P22, this one right here, Juno. I just got this one. I'm breaking it in. I've got 1,100 rounds through it. That's the new Walther P22Q. They updated. It's got the captured recoil spring. They did away with that problematic decocker and the hammer where you had to shave down the hammer. They done away with all that. 1,100 rounds. Haven't cleaned it. Haven't lubed it. We're running right now the little mini mags out of it. I'm gonna put another 200 rounds through it and then see if I decide to clean it or if I'm gonna let it go as long as it can before I have to clean it, just to see what it does. Um, see what see what happens with it. Yeah, the older model, I have it too. It's an all black. It had a little bit of feeding problems. It was picky on what ammo it used. This one here, the only ammo I've had a problem with are the CCI quiets, and that's because that's a direct blowback system, and them CCI quiets are only 700 feet per second, so that's not enough to operate that slide. So you got to manually operate the slide if you use the quiets. But everything else, the Aguila, the Winchesters, the CCI Stingers, uh, the varmint loads, which is what's right there. It's shot all of them with no problem. And now I've ordered the trigger from Tandem Cross, the comp from Tandem Cross. I've ordered the Eagle Claw extractor and the fire starter firing pin. So we're going to put that in. CCI clean. Love running those in my. Yep. I wish they'd let me put an FRT in that Walther because I've also ordered the +5 extension, which will give me 15 rounds. And like I said earlier in the live, I'm only going to lose my slide back lock or my slide lock option, but I don't mind if I lose that. Yeah, I know. I watched a video on it, bro. That's why I decided to get it. Even though there's not much muzzle lift, That comp makes it just literally to where it's almost zero. It's as flat as it can be. It's just something I bought to make a little platform that I could work on and upgrade and stuff like that. So we're gonna do what we could do to it and see what happens. And then when I found that plus five extension, I was like, hell yeah, that'd give me 15 rounds and a 22. Good to go. Pimp out the Tough Papa special. It's gonna be like that 1911, completely pimped out. That 1911 got a lot of stuff in it. But I found that that's what I enjoy, Bear. I enjoy taking them apart, seeing what we can do to make them better, especially guns that's got a questionable background, and seeing how good and dependable you can make it run. That way, when you hop out at the range and somebody's running their mouth, you can make them hush real quick. And that would have been a bad day. Get Remo cooling post shaving bomb with a crop preserver. ah, nah, I just mess around with the range. I don't think I could do the competitive shooting thing, man. Um, one, I don't like somebody standing right behind me. Um, two, I don't like people watching me constantly. I don't know. I mean, I shoot fine. I'm pretty accurate. Just don't know if I got the patience to do competitions. I know I don't have the time to do them. I got every tandem cross upgrade for the TX22 other than the trigger. Yeah, the triggers are hard to get. Matter of fact, the only one I can get for that is in red. Um, but oh well. I'll spray paint that bitch if I have to. You're way overrated range, dog. Can shoot just as good. Right. A lot of my shooting, though, man, I go out in my backyard. I want to build actual official range back there. I've got the space. Build me a little range back there so I could do more content, or I go down the road and I'll shoot. Um, but I don't even. I've got to where I don't even go to ranges anymore because of the people that are in there. We got a range less than a mile from me, and I refuse to go it. I refuse to go to it. You got a bunch of them. I don't know what you call them, zealots or whatever they are. Want you to join their little club, and half of them's undercover. Yeah, nah, I'm good. I ain't trying to end up in something like that. I'd like to watch you constantly, right? Tell FB that, you know. Now, hey, I'm gonna tell you though, I am enjoying watching them night shoots, and then I found this night skeet, where they're shooting these glow in the dark skeet. That looks like a lot of fun. I wouldn't mind doing something like that. Glock 19 Gen 5, the best. Right. What's funny about the Glock though, man? They done come out with this V series, and somebody's already figured out how to defeat it. Like, bitch, I had this out 10 minutes, and somebody done fixed it. Type shit. I bought my pastor range. Dude shoots the floor next door. Damn. Yeah, I'm just. It, there's so much there, man. It's hard to explain. I guess after the situations I was in, and my age, whatever it may be, but all of it combined, being around a bunch of people just ain't my thing anymore. Like, I can come on live, talk to 10,000 people. That don't bother me. You put me inside a public spot with more than about 20 people in there, I'm ready to go get in the truck. Freedom will always find a way. Yes, sir. I got to where I don't want to go to town. I want to stay out here at the house in the woods. Send a wife. Let them go. They like going to town. God was with us because all I got was dusted with concrete. I would say so, bro. I took over my dad's membership at the gun club, 200 cheeseburgers a year. Not too bad. Like, no issues with people. I get it. And there's one in Brunswick that I wouldn't mind joining. It's more like y'all heard me talk about it. It's more like an adult daycare or a man's daycare center or something for the wives to drop us off. It's got a gym, a coffee shop. There's not always a bunch of people in there. It's a little social club type shit, but it's almost like a daycare where wives can drop their husband off for the day and come back and get them later on that day. I was trying to get footage last time I was there. It was difficult because too many people. Whoa, 1,200 a year for the range. Holy shit! Yeah, but the range right down the road from my house, like I said, there's some weird folks up in there, man. They all decked out, looking like they straight up military. Talking about join our patriot group, quote unquote, air quote. But yet they got that federal haircut, that look in their eyes, like you feel like you're guilty just when they look at you type shit. Like, yeah, you undercover as hell talking about joining your patriot group. No, thank you. But she never came back to pick you up. That's what I'm saying. They fed, bro. They them alphabet boys for real, for real. You can hear by the way they talk and the way they walk, and that I'm in the town where we train the federal law enforcement training center. It's FLETC. We train all them. We train the border patrol. We train all them. You know what I'm saying? So you after 25 years of being around these folks, they got an air about them, and you can pick them out and you can point them out. And it's like, nah, man, I ain't stupid. 12 bucks a visit membership. Yep, their boot choice, their haircuts, the way they talk. I'll tell y'all a funny story. Look up Glenn County, Glynn, Glenn County Operation Thunderbolt. It's way years back, but Glenn County, Georgia, Operation Thunderbolt. It was a store that the feds came in and set up. They had like the bootleg Jordans and cheap cigarettes. They had all this stuff, but it was a federal operation, and they got all the dope boys to come in, and they made friends with them, and they did a bunch of undercover stuff, and they busted a bunch of people. But the whole time they were running the store, I had a homeboy talk me into going because they're like, man, they got clothes in there and all kind of stuff. I walked in, and the dude that was the manager, they called TC. TC stood for the captain. That dude trained at FLETC the year before, and I would take him on the weekend out to the island because that's where they all go to party. I recognized him right off the rip, and I told everybody, I said, hey, them's undercovers. Everybody thought I was crazy. Till a year later when they shut it down out of nowhere. They shut it down overnight, disappeared, come back 2 weeks later and busted everybody. Like, I told y'all I knew who the hell that was. But one person they would tell they were from New York, one person they'd tell they were from Chicago, LA. They never would tell you. And then when at nighttime when they would close, they would just like disappear. They'd get 3 or 4 different cars. I mean, they would just disappear. Nobody ever knew where they went. Because they ass went back to that protected training base and that's where they stayed. Oh, my battery's going down, fellas. Hey, I'm fixing to hop off here. We dropped down to 12 people anyway. So I'll come back on. Let me get a little bit more juice in the battery, and I'll see y'all in just a little bit, man. I love you guys. Stay strapped. Keep one in the tube. Pay attention to what's going on around you, and always be blessed.